My name is Keiichi Sato. I'm an office worker. 100 copies of everything. Regarding this massive amount of materials, my suggestion is to store the data in a shared folder and inform the relevant parties via internal email. What do you think? Make a copy. Isn't that the same thing? It's quite different. Copies use up a lot of paper and ink, and there are probably only a few people who actually need the documents. Moreover, making copies of a large volume takes a considerable amount of time, and it adds up in terms of labor cost. Handling additional or revised content is also easier with digital data. You didn't finish high school, right? I've got a college degree, so you don't need to worry about that kind of stuff. Okay. He doesn't seem to have any intention of listening to me again today. Maybe it's pointless to talk to him. By the time I finished copying, it was afternoon. Go hand those out to 100 stakeholders. Got it. Well, I knew it. So much unnecessary stuff. With my suggestion, it would have been less than an hour's work. By the time I finished distributing them, it was the end of the workday. I wonder if these empty, uninspiring days will just continue like this. I don't feel any sense of purpose being at the company. The next day, I submitted my resignation. I quit the company. I see. Well then, thanks for everything. Take care. On my way home, I was drinking alone. At my favorite bar where I often go after work.
Oh, Keiichi, there you are.
Yui. Hello there. She's Yui Jinguji. We happened to meet and start talking at this bar. Turned out, she was the president of the company. She's stunning as ever.
I heard you quit your company.
Yes. Huh? How did you know?
I heard it from President Kobayashi. He was expressing regret that a talented person had left.
President Kobayashi of the company I left? Did you know him?
Yes, and I happened to meet him today on business.
I see. Starting tomorrow, I'll be taking paid time off, so I won't be going to the office anymore.
Why did you decide to quit?
I've been assigned to do nothing but pointless and simple tasks, just because I only graduated from junior high school. So, feeling empty and completely devoid of any sense of accomplishment, I started thinking, if that's the case, there's no point in being at this company.
I see. So it wasn't that you left the company because of issues on your end, but rather because you had problems with your boss, huh? By the way, about your qualifications, is it true that you have passed the CPA and the bar exam?
Yes.
You hold 2 significant and difficult national certifications, you know? That's incredibly impressive, isn't it? Even so, do you only have a junior high school diploma?
Actually, I did go to high school, but due to family circumstances.
So that's what happened. Having to leave high school must have been frustrating for you, huh?
The thing is, my parents lost their jobs and we became very poor. My parents kept apologizing to me. Even so, with the time freed up from not attending high school, I decided to put in effort to study and obtain qualifications.
But I admire that you didn't let it get you down and pushed forward with a positive attitude. That's impressive. And then, with your qualifications, you went job hunting, right?
President Kobayashi recognized me at the interview, so...
Mr. Kobayashi, the president saw potential in you, huh? I see. So, do you have any plans?
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? Is she inviting me somewhere?
Hey, what's next?
Next? Nothing in particular. Then, shall we go somewhere together?
Hey, that's not what I meant. I mean, what's next for your new job, you know?
I know. Right. I'm sorry. The thing is, before I quit, I had received job offers from about 30 companies. Actually, that was one of the reasons I left my current job.
30 companies?
So, I'm thinking of checking with them about the details, benefits, and everything for the next step.
You can't do that.
What?
Hey, Keiichi, will you come to our company with a salary of 1 million yen?
What? 1 million yen?
I really want to, Keiichi.
I'm so grateful and happy that you appreciate me. Just that alone means a lot to me. So I'm fine with the regular amount of the salary. Having a take-home of 1 million is a bit too much, I guess.
No, it's not. I really like you. I don't want any other company to snatch you away. I really want you to come to my company.
But 1 million is...
It's okay, no sweat. You've impressive qualifications, and you hold that much value. Plus, above all, I, as the president, like you. So, it's a deal, okay?
Yes! Thank you so much! I'll work hard to match the salary. I look forward to working with you. After using my paid time off, I officially resigned from the company I had been working for. Then, I've now joined Yui's company. Special Operations Division?
Yeah, the Special Operations Division. It's a newly established department. I want you to work as the head of the Special Operations Division.
Well, I'm really grateful that you're considering me as the division head from the beginning, but is that okay with you?
It's just a recognition of your value. There's no specific job assigned to this department. I'll assign missions to you as needed. I want you to work on resolving various outstanding issues within our company here.
I see. That's why it's called the Special Operations Division. I understood. Outstanding issues refers to matters that have been long problematic, difficult to resolve, and still remain unresolved. The Special Operations Division is tasked with tackling such challenging issues within the company and working toward their resolution. It seems there might be situations where what I've learned from my lawyer qualification could come in handy. Also, considering my CPA qualification, there might be situations where my knowledge about company accounting and tax planning could be beneficial. My first task at the Special Operations Division was right away related to matters involving my lawyer qualification.
I've listed the outstanding issues that I'd like the Special Operations Division to take charge of at this point. Among these, the first thing I'd like you to handle is the case where other companies are using characters similar to the ones we use for our products without permission in selling them.
This seems to involve a potential trademark infringement on our characters. It looks like there's a matter involving royalties when using the characters, meaning they should pay us compensation for using them.
As expected, you catch on quickly. Next is...
There were about 5 outstanding issues, none of which could be resolved quickly, and all of which were complex and deep-rooted matters. The issues ranged from resolving conflicts with other companies, like unauthorized use of characters, to internal financial matters, cost-cutting and tax planning. The first task for the Special Operations Division, I went to negotiate with the company that's using our characters without permission. As I expected, they completely played dumb. They insisted that they didn't know our characters and never engaged in any unauthorized use.
It was like talking to a brick wall, wasn't it?
Yeah, it looks like it's time to take legal action on this one.
All right. Could you proceed with the preparations?
Got it. In this matter, we filed a lawsuit. The other company initially played ignorant, but they couldn't maintain that stance for long. Eventually, a settlement was reached, and they agreed to pay us compensation for damages. Although we didn't reach a court judgment, practically speaking, it can be considered a victory for our company. It took us 5 months to resolve. Looking at similar legal cases, this time frame is quite common, and in the end, we achieved a satisfactory outcome.
I'm I'm glad we resolved this matter.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much.
Thanks to you handling it together with me. No, thank you.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you in the company.
I'm flattered.
I'll be counting on you for a long time to come.
Thank you. I'll continue to do my best. Wow, this document's days past the deadline. And it's gonna take a few more days. My client is furious.
I am so sorry. We will send out a replacement as soon as possible.
Hey, we haven't served the tea to the client yet. I'm busy right now. Mr. Tanaka, can you do that? What the heck? You're making me serve tea? I don't want your begrudgingly offered tea. I've been waiting for over an hour already. Fine, then I don't serve you tea. What's your problem? That's enough, I'm leaving now. Yeah, go ahead. I'm busy too. Is the office still in such a mess even now? Mess?
It's been like this ever since Mr. Sato quit.
It's already been 6 months. Can't you do something about it? Yes, as soon as possible. After all, Mr. Sato was doing so much by himself, wasn't he?
When there was no one in the next apartment and the phone was ringing, he answered it for us. And also served tea when clients came, you know?
Yeah, right. He was so reliable. I guess we're totally over-reliant on him.
That's true.
I see. Actually, he had been handling several crucial matters for our company at my request, such as legal dispute resolutions and accounting. He was quite a capable employee, holding both a lawyer's and a certified public accountant's qualification. Huh? Sato? Who only graduated from junior high school? You didn't know that?
No wonder you treated him like that.
What does that mean? So, I had him do things like making copies and distributing documents. Oh, that incident. Making 100 copies of documents, right? Mr. Sato ended up spending the whole day on that.
Making him do such a pointless task. It was something that could be done in like an hour if we shared it as data, right? He must have surely suggested something like that, didn't he?
Did you ignore Sato's suggestion? Well, you didn't treat your important subordinate well, did you? So, it was essentially you who caused him to quit. I tried to persuade him directly too, but his decision was firm. I couldn't stop him. So, you treated him rudely, didn't you? And the result is the mess in the office. Important matters have been delayed. He really was a big part of it. Why didn't you value him? Anyway, losing him is a significant loss. Tanaka, you need to swiftly restore this office to its normal state. Yes, sir. What should I do? By the way, the person who is supposed to come here hasn't arrived yet.
Oh, if you're talking about that client, Mr. Tanaka ended up making him angry and he left after waiting for over an hour.
What? Tanaka again? I told you that he was coming, didn't I? His company contributes to 30% of our business, you know. What do you mean by making him angry and sending him away? I'm sorry, sir. You're apparently lacking the necessary aptitude. I have to make an apology call to him. Later, I'll also consider what action to take regarding you. Understood. Oh my god. When it comes to this, I gotta go ask Sato to come back. Hey, Sato! Long time no see. Mr. Tanaka, what brought you here?
This person is Mr. Tanaka? The boss who treated Keiichi poorly is this person, huh?
I was just wondering how you're doing. I came to check on you. Okay. I'll take care of things, so come back. Is that it? Yep. Hey, what do you say? If that's all you needed, can I excuse myself out now? Do you know the way out? Hey, don't be so cold, man. I'm your former boss, aren't I?
You can't have Keiichi, okay? I'll never let him go.
Huh?
Are you Mr. Tanaka? I heard that you'd been loading up Keiichi the superstar with a bunch of unnecessary tasks, haven't you? What were you thinking when you made him do that? Well, it's no surprise. You didn't bother to get to know him, and you had him doing pointless tasks in the first place. His quitting was just inevitable. Since there seems to be nothing else you need, please leave.
Hey, Sato, I'm begging you. Since you left, the office has been in chaos, and things are getting really tough. You've got to do something about it, don't you think? Come back, please. You've got to figure it out on your own. I'm not part of your company anymore. I have absolutely no interest in working with you.
Please leave.
Sato won't be coming back. I'm expecting consequences from the boss. It's all on me. Plus, the office staff will blame me even more. I'm done for. And after that, in the end, Mr. Tanaka couldn't fix the office chaos and lost trust from both the boss and the staff. It became unbearable for him. Heard he resigned on his own, but given his age, finding a new job is tough. Seems like he's still unemployed. As for me, I managed to address all the outstanding issues at work, and the Special Operations Division accomplished its role and was disbanded. Following that, at the President's strong request, I was assigned to work as the President's secretary.
I want you to stay with our company for a long, long time. From now on, as the President's secretary, you'll be with me closely during office hours.
Sure, I'm happy to. Looking forward to working together.
Will you spend a lot of your private time with me too?
Sure, I'd love to. As the President gets closer, I wonder if I can keep my excitement under wraps. That's my biggest concern right now. Thanks for watching to the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.